brought the bike out off the back of the truck here.
Oh, I'm dizzy! All right, KLX300R. This is a 2022, and to be honest, this thing is pretty freaking awesome. It has quite a few things done to it. I was looking to buy one of these new, but I got lucky enough to find a guy near me that actually had a bike in nice shape, but had everything already done to it. So it's got a pair valve delete. It's got the tune. It is road legal, as you can see. It has the Barker's Performance exhaust, or the Barker's exhaust, dyno jet tuner, and this thing's awesome. I mean, I am 300 pounds, 302 to be exact. Pretty athletic. Have a background of bodybuilding and powerlifting, and played college football as a fullback. So to kind of give you guys some real world experience on this thing, or above real world experience, because most of you guys that are buying this bike aren't going to be 300 pounds. It has a 250 kg, or the 6.5 kg rear spring in it, which is for 250 pounds. It does hold up. I should probably reset the sag and everything to get it to fit me. The front forks are absolutely stock. Nothing is done to them. I've been playing around with the idea of trying to find some KX forks from an older bike and putting them on here and getting those sprung to my weight. But the more I ride this thing, the better it's making me, because it's way too soft, which is making me handle this bike a lot differently. So when I go to buy another bike, honestly, it's going to be all that better. It does have a headlight on it and a tail light. I also have this. A lot of people have asked me about this. This is a CarPlay Apple CarPlay unit, or Android Auto unit. I use it for Onyx off-road. Also Onyx hunt when I'm out riding these trails. Most of it is, you know, public land or national forest, so like I'll actually pin spots I would like to revisit and maybe come bow hunt. I have this thing paired with a I forget what it's called. I think it's a FOD Sports headset unit. My older brother and I use those when we ride together, but I do play music on them, so it's pretty freaking sweet. I can take calls from this, goes right to my headset, but mainly I use this for the mapping feature with Onyx off-road, to kind of give me an idea of where I am. But yeah, this is probably, I don't know, I'm all sweaty because I've been riding for a couple hours, but it's probably not the right bike for me, but it was in my budget. And to be honest, like it's over exceeding my, you know, expectations. I do plan to do some more stuff to this, but I also plan on getting a 2-stroke alongside of this. Not sure yet what I'm gonna get. I'm kind of hoping that Kawasaki comes out with a 300 2-stroke later this year, because everybody keeps talking about it. But I just realized I did put in IMS shifter on here because I have size 14 boots. So for anybody wondering, the Garnier, these are the Fastback Enduros in a 14. I have monstrous calves, to put it plain. So these things are awesome. You know, it's 82 degrees out here. I'm starting to get a breeze back here in the woods. I wanted to let the bike cool down a little bit because it is hot. But I'm gonna definitely do some more riding here. Should be good on gas, at least to get back. I gotta finish a loop out this way. Not sure how many more miles, maybe like 3 or 4, and then head about 10-15 back. But yeah, this thing's awesome. Came with the skid plate from guy I bought it from. I believe it's from the exact same company that does these, which are IMS too. They're IMS super stock pegs, and I believe it's an IMS skid guard too. So other than that, it's pretty simple. It's got 38.4 hours on it. I bought it at 20 back in January, so I put a couple hours on it. Done one oil change per spec. I should probably do another one here before next ride. I'm going to swap out my air filter before next ride as well. But as far as this bike goes, I love it. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's I'm about 6'2", a little bit over 6'2" with boots on. So it sits just about right. Any higher and it would feel like a motocross bike. Any lower and it just would not be comfortable. I do have the Tusk Chubb handlebars on with some risers, so it does help out for my height. And then some Tusk D-Flex hand guards that I wrapped some mossy oak bottom land in. Did the same thing with the back number plate. I'll probably get rid of the white up front and do that there too. But yeah, I'm a hunter first. I just like the outdoors and everything with it. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of the rundown of the bike. I've been wanting to do a video running down, you know, how I feel about the bike and a little bit of riding. So I actually will be uploading a truck camping video before this one from last night. Camped in the parking lot and got up and rode this morning, made some lunch, went back out riding. So I'm gonna keep riding here, enjoying these trails. This Holton loop, Muskegon County, it's about an hour north of Grand Rapids, or a little under. But this southern loop is pretty awesome. I think you have to have a road legal bike because you do have to ride on the road for small sections of it, which I'm legal for. So this southern loop is awesome. There's a lot more terrain, and it's a lot better than the northern loop, which is pretty flat. A lot different than the Horseshoe Lake, which is just north of the Holton loop. But yeah, this was kind of my, 15 what is it, 15 or 18 hour review on this bike. It's pretty awesome. With the tune and stuff, it leaves a little to be desired. I mean, it gets on it. I mean, you can go 75 on the road. So gearing is a little bit different. When I first started riding it, I was riding in second a lot, but it was too jumpy. So I've actually jumped into riding third gear most of the time, and it feels right. I do have, from the guy that had this before, shout out to Homer. But from the guy before, I do have a rear sprocket and front sprocket that will change this drastically. So I may play around with that in the future and do that as well. And I'll keep you updated on what I do with the front forks. Yeah, not a whole lot of aftermarket stuff for this bike. Even plastics. I got to get plastics in this. I'm forced to just buy OEM. So if someone's coming out with plastics here soon, that would be awesome. But yeah, I'll get back to riding here in a minute. I'm going to take a little break. But that is the KLX300R. Love it. All right, now it's just riding trails back that I already rode. Hopefully I'm good on gas. I'm getting it lower, but I think I'm good. Guess we're gonna find out. Get a little bit more water. Ooh, that's tight. That's a hard turn. Man, feeling good. Feeling good, and I just finished, man. Oh, I'm dizzy. My name is Lance. I am Stay Rugged. And man, it's hot outside today. It got up to 84. But I just had a blast in the trails. Did a little bike review. I know it's not normally what I put on this channel, but I had people asking me, so I figured I would tell everybody that I have the 2022 KLX300R, which is a trail specific bike. I am unfortunately 302 pounds. I do a lot of weightlifting. Used to do some bodybuilding and powerlifting, but for the most part, I just work out now just to work out, and it's kind of part of my job. So currently still sell supplements for GNC and run my own clothing brand called RUGG'D. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here real quick before I load the bike up and get on the ride. On the way back home, awesome bike. Definitely could get some suspension changes for me, being as heavy as I am. It is a barely sub 300 pound bike. It's like 280 some. With all the parts on it, I'm probably pushing 290. So me, 300 pounds, bike almost 300 pounds, and I can move along in the woods. I just started trail riding this year. It's probably my 5th time out on the trails, and I've owned a couple of bikes throughout my life. I'm over 30, 32 now to be exact, and I guess it's not too late to ever start getting into something like this. Plan on hitting some much harder trails and stuff, but just keep practicing here at closer ones to home. Holton Loop is about an hour and 15 minutes from my house, south of Grand Rapids, so it's really not too bad. I've been up to Horseshoe twice now, which is the loop just north of this, and I like this one a lot more, especially the south part. There's a lot more change in elevation and terrain. It's a lot more flowy too. The loop that's on the north side here is pretty flat, not really as fun. It's harder to go faster. I'm sure some of you guys could fly through there, but as far as for me, I don't. This is fun. It's just another way to get outside for me, another way to get outdoors. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll keep posting bike stuff in here. I know it doesn't do really well on YouTube for my channel, but it is outdoors, and I do get to go truck camping often. So I don't know if I'll upload any of the camping stuff with this dirt bike ride today, but this is my truck camper. I built a topper with a diesel heater. We've got the rack on the back for the bike. I've got a 270-degree awning that wraps around the truck. It's an F-150, 2018 F-150, 6-inch lift. It's got the locker in the rear end, obviously 4x4. Absolutely love the truck. But yeah, this kind of wraps it up. I'm holding on to my helmet right now, so it's a little awkward. But anyway, you guys already know what to do. Stay rugged.